Unbelievable.
We're here. This is ep 7.
Mad.
A whole 7 weeks been doing the pod, man.
Ep 7 of the Gooms pod. Welcome back, everybody.
A very special guest today, man. Someone who definitely helped us out at the start of our journey, getting the business set up and everything. Do you want to introduce yourself, bro?
Yeah, so what's up? I'm Jake Hughes. I am a 25-year-old business owner from Worcester.
Damn.
Pretty good business owner as well, right?
Yeah, he's doing
Try my best.
Try
my best, bro.
Good man.
Yeah,
What I'm saying.
What exactly, what business do you do?
So I own Code Visuals. We're like a content creation agency. Basically just make videos for brands, similar to what you boys are doing.
It's a pretty cool business
Just winging
model,
it,
man.
to be fair, boys. Just winging it.
That's a bit
Try
like us
my
at
best.
the moment as well. So actually, at the start of like when I first picked up a camera, which actually is a year ago next month.
Is it?
I got my A6 400.
A year
which is
ago?
fucking
That's
nuts.
flown, but I remember when you called me, I was like...
busting your balls, man.
Mad,
But
yeah.
literally, pretty much the majority of the steps of the way at the beginning of kind of my journey when I picked up a camera for the first time, and then when we got into business together, you were kind of the person that I'd constantly be going to.
Yeah.
Asking for help, man. So first of all, I can't thank you enough for that.
Nah, no worries, man. No worries. Good fun.
But yeah, obviously everything with content as well at the moment. You've been popping up on TikTok.
Yeah. Try it. Yeah. You got to be active on TikTok, man. TikTok is such a good app. You boys had some big ones as well, actually, haven't you?
Used to, yeah, man. I remember fucking...
On a personal level, we used to do a lot.
And on the Gooms account as well, man.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. The Gooms ones are flying. Some of them are like...
It's more... like you said earlier off cam, obviously it's consistency massively on TikTok.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're filming a pod every week and we break down each pod into 10, 12 clips every week.
That scale.
It's not a coincidence that
exactly
one of them or two of them a week are going to do pretty fucking well. Do you know what I mean?
As long as you can keep that consistency up, they'll fly.
I was going to say, that's why with my own TikTok, it's the longest thing, bro. During lockdown, for 2 years, I was smashing fucking TikToks every day, man. Multiple. They're bare pointless, but I was just smashing TikToks all the time. But when you actually start doing something with your life, it's challenging, bro.
It's tough, man. When you have other commitments, finding the time to prioritize something that you're not getting any money from initially is almost impossible. But you just have to take that sacrifice, don't you?
I think I actually clocked the other day. I had me and you at one bit had there was this company called Zebra, Zebr.
Yeah. And
the way that this company worked was, so you'd be signed up, and you'd get an offer. You'd be offered to use a sound, and there'd be a price point next to it. So I actually remember one of the main ones was it was a Central C song, the one that was popping on TikTok.
Yeah.
So the way that it works is that the music production company will send Zebra a budget. Let's say we've got £20,000 we want to put into this.
Yeah.
And then Zebra distribute to the influencers that are on the roster. So I think I got paid 60 or 70 quid just to use that sound.
Just use the sound, yeah.
You might get 1, 2, 3 sounds a week.
Yeah, it's
so
mad.
when that started happening with TikTok, it was oh shit, I can actually make a bit of money.
You could push it a bit more, yeah.
Yeah, Zebra paid for my flight to Dubai when I went a couple months back.
Mad.
That's how crazy it was.
Yeah.
But then there's some days where you wouldn't get shit.
Yeah,
you just wouldn't get anything. You're sat on the app refreshing it, waiting for something to
come. Yeah, fully.
So one thing that I just thought of is, obviously you used to do YouTube consistently, talking about content. Do you know what kind of vibe your YouTube videos give me now when I watch, Ben Morris on there?
Yeah,
his energy that he brings in videos and stuff like that.
I like Ben's videos a lot. Ben's a sick creator.
You know Elmo, don't you? Who's friends with Ben?
Yeah, Spence, yeah.
How do you know Elmo?
So...
Because obviously I don't really watch his stuff. But.
We met a couple years ago. So my friend Stankham produces music for Spencer, loads of sick people. So yeah, I just know Spencer through that really. But yeah, no, those lot are killing it down in London.
Spencer's the dude that's met one thing at the
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Banger, isn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah, so Stank produced that. Yeah, that's done 10 mil views.
He works with Tory Lanez as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He works with Tory Lanez?
Yeah, Stank.
Stank
and Stank and Jordan around here last night watching the fight, and they literally just got back from Miami. They were with Tory Lanez.
Tory's going to prison now, man. What do you make?
I mean, they went with him recently, but yeah, no, it was that's a bit mad, isn't it? I don't know too much about that.
That's crazy.
Don't know too much about it.
Nah.
Obviously, allegedly, he shot Megan Thee Stallion. She just reported it to police. I don't know. All the
Gangster
evidence.
shit. That's some gangster shit.
All the evidence is like
What the fuck?
pointing that Tory didn't do it, but he's still somehow getting proven guilty and going away for 20 years. He won't do 20 years, but it's fucked.
Yeah. No, I'm mad.
Regardless, your pal's still going and getting his bag, so that's what that really
Yeah.
matters. Dead ass.
Yeah,
But anyway, I want to bring it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to dive a little bit deeper into you, bro. I want to know on a personal level, because I actually don't know.
Yeah.
And for the people listening as well, where did it start? When did you pick up a camera? When did the ideas? Did you always know you were going to be your own boss? Did you always know it was going to be the content creation? What was the process of that, and where did it start?
So I for as long as I can remember, I've made videos. My first ever videos. Did you ever watch Jogger Benito, the old Nike videos, where they kick balls to each other? You must have saw it. You were a baller. They were the old Nike films where they basically do keep up ease and they kick the ball out the camera and someone else carries on doing keep up ease. My dad got me a camera.
Was in like a lot of them, innit?
Yeah. So my dad got me a camera and that was the first ever videos I started to make. I must have been like 7 or 8.
Aspiring football player or not?
Yeah,
Really?
fully. Yeah. And I just fell in love with the process of just filming stuff. As a kid, I filmed everything. Like family holidays and then football games and little films.
You go on a family holiday and you.
Yeah, not like going out on my way to film anything, but just filming shit and just having fun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I used to enjoy the process of looking back through it and editing it and just gradually. So throughout my childhood, that's always been like a constant, I guess, which is weird because it's never really been like that apparent until I look back on it. But it's just something that I've always enjoyed doing.
Now it makes sense.
And then so got to sixth form when everyone's starting to sort out their life and go uni and shit, and I had no idea. I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I ended up applying for some uni in Southampton, and I can't remember. I got into the uni course, and then I just kind of thought to myself what
was the uni course, by the way? Was
it was to do business marketing and management, I think, and I think they offered me a place. It wasn't at the one that I applied for or something. They offered me the second one or something, and I just kind of. I remember after getting my A-level results, I just don't want to do it. Something about it was just not right for me to go. So I ended up referring it a year and just reaching out to businesses and being because I love making videos still at that point. Just reaching out to businesses and just being can I film you a video for 40 quid? And not one of them, I mean, a couple of them were interested at the start, but eventually the ball just starts rolling. And I've got a couple clients paying me 50 quid, a couple clients paying me 100 quid. And so I started off as a freelancer, slowly network with all these boys, and I guess 5 years later we're here, which is a bit mad to think, but it's completely winging it. I'm not gonna lie, but
I was gonna say, talking about your network and obviously with the community you kind of built, the coolest thing is there's 8 of you, and pretty much all of you use a camera.
You having fun over there, Chris?
Hey?
You having fun over there?
I didn't even clock that you went that way to his nose.
Chris is not in a good way.
I said I was going to address it, yeah? Listen, consistency is key. I was never, ever going to miss this episode of the Gooms Pod. I am not feeling good. I haven't for the last couple of days. I'm still here. My Gumberes and my Gumbari, I'm here. But I'm tearing up everything.
No, right.
Yeah,
back
carry
to,
on.
obviously, with the network that you've got, everybody pretty much from what I gauge, there's 2 people that don't, but everybody's using a cameraman. Everybody's kind of in the same space as you.
Yeah, it is mad. It's just kind of falling into that. I'm just kind of falling into my closest mates, all videographers, filmmakers, creatives. Everybody brings something different to the table, but it's a good network. It's a good network to have, and it allows us. It's allowed me to scale my company a lot faster having these boys around me.
How would you describe your company? Because obviously, although you create video. Yeah. What would the description be though?
So essentially, we're a content creation agency. So anything from video, photo, website, it's really varied. We mainly focus on video ads, as you guys know. Yeah. So making sick commercials for social media, essentially. But we're trying to hit as many boxes as possible. So we've got websites now, just trying to take over a company's sort of creative process and just kind of give them a new look online, essentially.
What other services do you offer? So you do the websites. Is there anything else or no?
So yeah, we do websites, photography, we do lots of drone stuff. Used to do lots of weddings, and music videos are big as well. But like it's really varied. To be fair, you boys know, like different inquiries come through all the time. It's like not one week is the same. So
is there a line of work that you like when a shoot might come up or a client might come up or a potential client might come up and you're like, oh yes. And then some more so where you're
like passion stuff.
Yes, like what? So you said obviously music video. There's obviously more commercial. Or is there anything that
anything
you really
sort of like
on?
fashion based? I guess I'm kind of more interested in than not. But our clients are so varied. Like passion wise, we're working with a few upcoming brands that are like. A company that is like a sister company with Gymshark at the moment. So stuff like that where you can actually talk to the client and actually get gassed about the project as opposed to just like filming in a factory is obviously much more fulfilling. Yeah. But I like the factory jobs just as much because I've got long-term relationships with those clients. And do you know what I mean? I think each has got their own. What about you boys? Have you got something that you enjoy filming the most?
I'd say that I wouldn't say that I have like a specific genre of video that I prefer to film. Yeah. I'd say that my strength definitely lies in like putting the coolest possible montage that I can put together. Yeah. I'd say that's where my strength is. But when I can really allow my creativity to be expressed is when I enjoy it the most. Like the sit down talking videos, like if I'm filming them for certain clients, gets a bit boring, editing them and stuff like that. Like the filming them's not that bad because you're directing it and you talk to them. Yeah. Like, stop, go again. But
gets a bit samey, doesn't it?
Yeah, literally. It's the same and same over again. Like you, bro? We've never really had this.
I feel like for me, it was probably, because I've had a bit of background with the TV stuff, the production side of things for me, where I'm in complete control of what's going on. Yeah. Sit in that position, talk here, say that.
Yeah, I could tell even the way you're setting this up, you've got that strength.
Like, I like that. Yeah. And then to like get a set and make it aesthetically appealing or as aesthetically appealing as possible. Yeah. For me, I like that.
Yeah. Like, see, that's my worst trait by far.
I'm a bit weird when it comes to that. But then when it comes to putting things together and being fast and free moving. Oh, we did tell Jake to put it on D&D, but whatever.
I had a caller with no number call me as well.
Oh, did you? I'm so bad at saving contacts, man, honestly. Honestly, bro.
And they're going to get there. Hi, it's Jake from Cove.
Hi, guys. Jake from Cove here.
But I forgot what I was saying.
Wait, what's your strength? What would you say your strength is?
My strength's editing, definitely.
What style of video, though?
Style of video-wise, the compilation stuff is like where like my forte is, like creating like a energy, high energy clip. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like as a creative though, when you've got the clips there though, when you sit down and you've got everything in front of you, and it's like, okay, how can I merge this?
That's the fun bit. For me, that's
where it gets
like this week. I'm just editing for most of the week, and that's like I enjoy that a lot more than. I mean, each have the strength. It'd be like when you're doing consistent shoots. Day after day, it's like tiring, man. Do you know?
Right, I remember there was a day and we had 4 shoots. Was it 4 or 3?
Yeah, that day was tough.
It's long, man. Bro. Like, it was 3 and you have to be on form with your energy with the client all the time. And
it counted as like 4 separate shoots, but it was for 3 different clients. We went to a bar/restaurant during the day, and from there went to go film a Christmas party for a client, and then went back to the bar that we went to before, and then went to
club shoot.
Yeah, club shoot straight after, bro. We didn't get home till like 1.
Our first shoot as well, I think we met there at 1, and me and H still woke up and went gym in the morning. So we woke up, went gym, went home, showered, ate, regrouped, and then shoot.
Yeah, you boys were on it. I remember seeing your stories. I was like, shit.
Bro, I remember.
And it was a game where France knocked England out of the thingy.
Oh, was it?
The World Cup the same night. So we were like, I remember H, we were at our second last shoot, and H was like, bro, I'm not feeling it.
Bro, it was at the club. I was there. I was in the back room. I was like, bro, I can't do this.
Second last shoot.
No, I can't do this. I don't want to.
Second last shoot, and you were like, bro, I don't want to be here, bro. I was tired. I was like, bro, let's get our bag, let's get our shit done, and we're gonna be home in 2 hours.
It's even worse when you're hungover trying to do that shit. Like,
Yeah, well, we can't relate to you on that one. Because,
I don't think I've
you're just a
ever
bit of a
done
degenerate
that,
when it comes to that.
just cracking on a hangover, man. It's like it catches up on you.
You
like,
love going out though, man. You
yeah,
stop doing that all
I
the
am a
time,
sucker.
bro.
I am a sucker for a night out. I'm not gonna lie. But like, mate, the amount of times me and the boys are just like ended up somehow getting smashed, and then we have a shoot the next day, and it's like we should not be doing this. But we are like so tired, but you have to just focus this energy. Still smash the shoot, still get good stuff. But yeah, it's like.
But bro, like obviously the amount of times that we've been on the phone and like it would just be because one of us needs something from each other.
Yeah.
And then the convo will just carry on. You're always like, I need to go into Harrison Christos mode. I need to focus. I need
Yeah,
to stop going out on the weekends, bro.
To be fair, I did say that.
You told
That
me.
is true.
You told me before. I remember we had a phone call before New Year's Eve, and you said to me that you were gonna like potentially start going out less and stuff like that.
I have.
Have you?
I have. Yeah. Only go out once a week now.
Speaking of
I'm joking.
speaking of cutting back on things, there's one thing that you were really bad on:
What's that?
vapes.
Vapes.
Good way.
Oh my
Good way
God.
to bring that
Yeah,
combo in, bro.
yeah.
That was fantastic.
Let me talk about vapes.
That was unbelievable.
So
I need the
obviously,
You ever seen anybody with a vape?
we
Vapes are bad, bro.
we had this conversation. I remember we came back to your, by the way, your lovely home.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no worries.
For an after party the one night. We were actually shooting that same night. And
Yeah.
you walked in on our shoot.
Yeah.
And me and H were meant to go home and ended up staying and having a couple.
Talk to you into it.
Yeah.
I think you sorted us the lift back. So cheers
Yeah,
for
we
that,
did. We stopped off at the shop.
Yeah. Anyway, and I was saying to you, bro, like, you need to stop this vape shit, bro.
Yeah. To be fair, you bought the vapes.
What?
I remember we went to Texaco and you bought. I remember you were just like, "Oh, do you want one of these?" And I was like, "Absolutely, Chris."
No.
Yeah, I do remember.
I was in the car.
Huh?
I was in the car waiting,
Wait.
and you said, "Do you want anything?"
Oh, and then you
I
said,
was like,
"Buy me a vape."
I was like, "Oh yeah, just get me a vape or something."
Yeah.
I had 3 puffs of it, and then I left it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I was like, "What a gift!"
Trying to flip
Left me
it
with a
on me.
vape, man.
But yeah. So have you cut back on them because you were like that was like you were breathing more
Bro,
vape than oxygen at
Honestly,
one bit, I think.
man, honestly, I've never been addicted to anything. Like, I've never smoked before. I've never done anything, and then started smoking these vapes like beginning of last year. And at one point, that was the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing you think about when I go to sleep. And that's the same for all of my boys. Like, but have you been on them or not? Like,
I've been on vapes, but not like that, bro. Like, it would be like, I've just got one in my car and whilst I'm driving around.
just like it just happened.
Obviously,
Yeah. I remember that fate, and then it just gradually just creeps up on you, and this thing is like full on got a hold of you. Like, they genuinely need to stop selling vapes. Like, that is the only way that all these boys that are fully addicted to them will stop. Hands down.
So we were more snus. I mean, Ivan, obviously from the last podcast, our best friend / snus
Yeah.
seller came on. I don't want to call him a dealer because it's not like it's illegal.
Yeah.
But
Is it legal?
Distributor.
Yeah, bro. Like all the like corner shops, like supermarkets, they're selling, bro.
Fair.
But yeah, I would say more snus. That's like, I wouldn't say I wake up and it's the first thing I think of, but when I do get
Or
up
the
at
last
6
thing I
a.m.
think of.
I mean, when I get up at 6 a.m. and then I'm in the car for like 6:30, I probably would whack a snus in.
Yeah.
At 6:30 in the morning.
See, you said he's gonna have a snuzz before he has breakfast or a coffee.
No. The only reason it's before I have breakfast is because I don't eat before I train. It would be after a squares bar though.
I just can't get behind it, man. You gave me a bit, and it just burnt my mouth. I was like, this isn't fun.
I
This
actually
is
remember.
But the
I actually remember
fucking
you're like,
vapes, bro.
You're like, Chris,
I was like, what the fuck are
it's
you
supposed
giving
to
me,
feel
bro?
like this. It's like
Bro,
hanging out your mouth and shit.
The vapes, bro. You wake
Give
up.
me anesthetic or something.
You wake up with the vapes, man. First thing in the morning, like you fucking coughing up mucus and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
The thing is,
tough.
you're not really in the gym as much as
Yeah.
you should be. Really.
Yeah, no, that's
But
true.
like, when I went through the period of vapes, I was still playing football at the time as well.
Yeah.
Like my chest would be tight. Like,
Really?
I felt it,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's one of the things that turned me off
Yeah.
of it.
The thing is, man, they're so cheap. They're so accessible. You can get them from every shop.
Does that not fuck with you though? How cheap they are.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
bro, they
Bro,
taste
the
like-
facts are there. Like, it's bad for you. It's made in a Chinese factory with chemicals that none of us know. But something about it, you just when you're on it,
Just fall in love
you
with
can't stop. Yeah, you love it, man.
I think
you love it.
the
You
games
love it. And the vape guy that used to sell us the vapes, who's right next to the office, he is the most passionate guy about vapes ever. You walk in there, he shakes all of our hands, he talks to you about all the new flavors, the new releases coming out. It's like you're in the
proper
Apple store of vapes, man. Like, and it was just like a thing that, everyone just, when you're doing it, it's so normal just to buy one every day. And then I kind of just realised, like, yo,
you'd
this is
smash a 600 puffer every day.
every morning we go coffee shop, vape, go office. That was the morning
It was
routine.
just a routine, though,
for months.
Like,
For months, bro, and the whole vape. I was like, how have I got to this point?
Wait,
man?
so 1 minute, each vape was like what, 6-7 quid, right?
Each vape, yeah, like £6, yeah.
Okay, and you said for months
Yeah.
that was the case. So
So probably, yeah. I don't know how much I want to spend. I've
6
spent
by
on them, bro.
3,
whole lot of money.
18, is it 1/8? So fucking hell, bro, you spent a lot.
I spent a lot. I spent a fair
Just on
bit.
vapes.
I was saying, talking about like the vapes and everything, that's the way that you've structured your content on TikTok.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
getting quite a big following. But
Yeah,
from like an outsider's perspective, as someone that is like a content creator and would look into the content more,
yeah.
I think that the you've used vapes and quitting them almost as a gateway into just doing daily vlogs. Am I
Yeah,
right or
exactly. Yeah. I saw that kind of like, I saw that niche as such. Like everyone I knew was vaping. There's a serious problem with vaping in the UK, and I was just like, I'm gonna be the one that.
It's
that's
true, though.
It is, man. It is,
And
and
as well,
especially young people as well,
People
bro.
are,
Like,
people are catching on to a storyline as well, though.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
one massive thing on TikTok now. It's like, it's not about just jumping in front of the most like trending sound and
Yeah.
shaking your tits or ass, because
And that
effectively,
still works, bro.
yeah, but we don't have tits or ass.
You got a nice enough ass.
We don't have tits or ass.
Yeah,
So we've got to have some kind of
yeah.
like,
We have to do something
substance.
different. Yeah,
And obviously you brought that.
yeah.
Because it's a topic that a lot of people know about. It's
Yeah.
a very, very easy thing to talk about. And you're doing something that not a lot of people can do and documenting it.
Yeah,
So
no, I
like,
appreciate it.
It's one of them things that people are going to catch on to. And
I just kind of thought like, it's going to be good for me to do it. Lots of people want to do it, so I'm going to do that. And then like you said, just going on to the daily vlogs. I mean, I want to do daily vlogs anyway, but I don't think daily vlog is enough for it to get any kind of traction on TikTok these days.
Daily vlogs
So I have
don't
to have
work
that
on
hook at the start to get people in, and then just get them onto the daily vlogs.
Daily vlogs don't work on any social media, like unless you're somebody already.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the worst ways to grow.
the attention span of people as well in 2023 is like
Yeah,
that, bro. Like it's
Literally.
so small. So
Literally.
unless, like you said, you're going to grab someone with a hook very quickly,
yeah.
know your place, bro. They're just going to go like,
Yeah, exactly. You
They
have
are
to do
just
something
gonna
mad
swipe,
or
yeah.
get them with a hook. Yeah, no,
they are
exactly.
just going to swipe. And that's just the day and age that we're in right now.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
I'd love to pick back up the vlogs on YouTube. It's just, it's such a grind for no engagement whatsoever. It's like,
I'll tell you what,
I'm
bro.
a busy man. Do you know what I mean? I
I'll tell you
can't
what.
find the...
I'm a busy man. I wasn't a busy man.
man,
last
bro.
year.
One of our clients, we're doing YouTube videos at the moment for him,
Yeah.
and obviously I've literally been running his YouTube, his shorts, putting out videos, whatever. It's literally been like a month and a half, and he's grown like 600-700 subscribers, bro.
On YouTube?
It's not that tough.
Mm.
Because before, when me and Chris were uploading to YouTube, we were just doing the vlog stuff, and
Yeah.
this is really what everybody used to say, that you have to have like a concept almost behind your videos. There has to be like a niche that you're picking to actually grow an audience
Yeah.
that's gonna stay with you. And I used to be like, nah, everybody's gonna buy into the vlogs and stuff like that. But now that I'm just uploading for a niche,
Yeah, you can see
and
that
it's
it does
growing,
work.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does fucking
Well,
work,
if
bro.
if you have niche,
up
that's
on
true.
It came up on my. I'm not
Shorts.
subscribed to our client. Well,
Yeah.
on the Google account now, I was signed
Fuck
in
not,
on.
bro.
On the Google account, I was signed in on. I've got like 6 Google accounts, bro.
Yeah,
At the time, it just came up on my feed like a
Class.
kind of recommended.
yeah.
And
So
I-
No, if you tap into a niche, you can do it. You can do it. But like you say, the lifestyle stuff is the stuff that's fun to make and it's fun to film,
know-
and it's...
I think that's a good business model now for creators that don't understand anything about business or actually making really good content, is having someone kind of behind the brand to actually plan out the business strategy. So that's what pretty much all the big creators that you know have, like Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I know KSI's got one, Mr. Beast. They've all got someone behind their face who's actually planning out like strategics to grow their business and earn money.
Yeah.
Speaking of KSI and them guys there, obviously this is going to come out a little bit later than we're filming, but Tommy Fury, Jake Paul was last night.
Mad.
What was your take?
I thought it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a big knockout from either one of them, to be fair. I kind of wanted Jake to win, I'm not going to lie.
I wanted him to win.
Even though it's like America versus England and what I like Jake Paul's work ethic. I like the fact that everybody hates him. Everybody wants him to lose.
Yeah.
And he carries on going and he doesn't give a fuck. That's what I like. But I was equally as happy that Tommy got the dub because, I mean, have you boys seen it?
You saw how much it meant to him.
You saw how much it meant to him, man. Like that scream when he won was just letting all of that.
The thing is, because he's been around for like so long, well, it feels like so long, you forget that he's actually 23.
Mad, isn't it?
And he's a year older than me,
mad.
Yeah, like he's effectively a really young kid that's just got shitloads of stuff on his back.
Yeah, and the pressure that he had on him, man. His own dad and brother saying like, you're not part of the family if you lose. Like, there's no way you're losing.
Watching the press conferences before, watching the weigh-in and everything, I remember saying to you, like, Jake doesn't look up for it. Like, you look at Tommy looks like a fucking killer. Like, Like, Jake was just stood there all quiet. I know that he said, he's like, yeah, I'm quiet, but I'm cool, calm and collected. He's chatting shit, bro.
Nah, he was nervous. Yeah. I saw at the start, like, Tommy Logan said, one of these boys are acting, and we'll find out who it is. I think looking back, you can kind of see that Jake was acting.
Yeah, bro.
He's getting in the ring with a legitimate boxer, whether or not he's got experience or not. This kid's been doing it since he was like 6. Like, he's got way more experience on him.
I mean, I actually fell asleep during the fight, so I didn't get to watch it, and I can't make too many comments.
I can't even lie though.
I had a stupid bet on Jake Paul. How much did you put on? I just put like 50 quid on it or something. I thought
you were going to say something like ridiculous.
50k, I was Drake put 400k.
I know.
Yeah, but bro, that's not his money, bro. Fucking, what's the brand called? Steak give him that in crypto.
Yeah, I know.
Tyson Fury was calling him out in a video.
Ew. Calling you out?
Drake saying that he lost his money and shit. It was quite funny.
Oh, I didn't see that. I can't even lie, bro. Jake looked like dog, bro.
Yeah.
He looks static.
He's knackered after first round as well.
Yeah,
every time he fights.
I've been watching so much stuff of him leading up, and like no one outworks me. I'm training like a beast. I'm this, that, whatever. Obviously, you can't compare your training camp to when you get in there. It's completely different.
Yeah.
But I really, really expected more.
Yeah.
And he really, really underperformed for me. In a sense of,
I think Jake's game plan, he relies on that one big shot, doesn't he? And when he doesn't get it, it's a bit like, what did we just watch? Like, because his boxing form is not great.
He didn't throw anything. There was no combinations. His movement, he looked heavy. Like, he just didn't look how I kind of expected him to come out and look.
Is it worth me going to watch the fight or no?
No,
not really.
Nah, don't waste your time, bro.
Damn.
Nah.
I'll box Jake. I'd beat Jake.
The only thing that kept me going during that fight was the chance of someone might get caught. But when you know that nobody's gonna get caught, and you're
there's
watching
no
them
point.
just going round and round, and it's like, oh fuck this next. You know what I mean? Like dead ass.
Did you pay for the fight as well?
No,
I did.
No, I did pay for the fight.
Nice.
I did pay for it.
Did you spend your hard-earned money on it?
Yeah, 20 quid on that.
You need to. Don't worry, bro. We'll sort you out after the pod. We'll sort you out, man.
Yeah, it's like that thing. It's like the real loser is whoever paid 20 quid for it. It's like, I saw that meme this morning. I was like, yeah, that's me.
You probably could have. I'm the loser
on
Twitter, bro.
Literally.
Wait, did you have all the boys around?
Yeah, we had quite a few around in the end last night.
You fucked up as well, or no?
No, not really.
You say to them, "Oh, boys, I've worked it out. It's £2 each for the stream."
Yeah, that's what I was at the end. I was like, everyone charged about £2.80, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll do, mate."
Wait, you being serious?
No, definitely not.
I felt bad for taking the piss. I thought, shit, is he's actually done that?
That guy is like, £2.77 each, please, lads.
No, I mean, the morning after an Uber. Oh, by the way, I got the Uber last night.
Yeah,
£1.84 each, please.
I was just gonna say a bit of a change of a topic of convo, but obviously you got everything with your event going. Like it's a brand new brand at the moment. It's so weird because everything that you're kind of doing is aligning with
similar, isn't it? Yeah. Local competition.
Healthy competition.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I mean, I say the events are completely different anyways. Obviously, yours is more like house and techno.
Yeah.
How have you find kind of growing the brand and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's good fun. It is good fun. It's been something I wanted to do for ages. Like,
you DJ as well, don't you?
The whole event side. Yeah, I've DJed for years now, just as like a hobby. But yeah, wanted to do an event in Worcester. I mean, you guys know where we're from, the nightlife is awful.
Mm.
So yeah, doing something like that is something that we've all spoke about doing for ages. And yeah, we did our first event last month, sold it out like you boys did as well. So yeah, it was a really good night, to be fair. It took me by surprise. I was quite anxious building up to it.
Bro,
I don't know if you were as well.
On the day,
like I had no idea who was turning up. Like I was like,
we were walking, bro. We booked a hotel because obviously our event was on New Year's Eve. We booked a hotel so that obviously we could have drink and enjoy ourselves and kind of be back at the hotel.
Not the real reason, bro. Just be honest with everybody, man.
We wanted to lay some pipe after. So.
Damn straight.
So anyway, we're walking. You're an idiot. Why wouldn't you just let me be formal?
Good night.
We're walking from the hotel to the club now, and we pre-sold everything.
right,
Like everything, like the event was sold out before we even turned up.
yeah,
But even though we had facts there, like there was actual
Set amount of numbers.
statistics to say that many people were going to come, that many people had bought tickets, we'd made our money.
yeah.
We were still nervous, like, are they going to turn up?
Yeah,
So
you've always
to be
got,
fair,
especially on New Year's Eve as well, because people's plans sometimes change.
I'd say it was probably like a fifth of the people that bought tickets didn't turn up. Obviously, we sold tickets on the door as well.
right.
That was weird. I didn't really understand that.
Yeah, and no.
Yeah,
no
we had a couple
explanation
people for our event. I had a couple people say, like, "Hey, I'm not sure if I can make it, but just bought 3 tickets just in case it sells out." So I was like, "Sound, but why would you do that?"
Yeah,
But
this
like,
is the thing as well. But like, for us, it was the money came in, great, happy days. But for me, this isn't a thing of I want to get paid now. I'm thinking more long term, where we want to go. I was more invested in the fact that I'd rather less money come in
Throw
and
sick.
throw something where everybody turns up, everybody has an amazing time, the event's packed, do you know what I mean? Everything is on point, and we take a little bit less money home at the end of the day.
yeah,
Like 25 people paid us for nothing on New Year's.
yeah.
And it sounds great, but I would have rather those 25 people come up.
Came,
come
yeah,
in.
oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I was saying to the boys. I was like, these early doors, I'm not doing the whole events game for money at all. It's just about getting people in there.
Yeah, 100%.
We're reinvesting everything.
Yeah, but
into
this
pretty
the-
much
is
what it
this
was.
is the beautiful thing about the line of works that we're in is that we have the freedom and the time to do passion projects like a podcast, like throwing events,
Yeah.
and not be dependent on the money to come back in to
Yeah.
go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we don't have to take the money out of these things. Everything can be reinvested. Our New Year's Eve event, me and H did take a little bit of money, just like literally for a dinner.
Yeah.
Me and H just took our other halves out for dinner to celebrate Happy New Year and our event success.
Mm.
Everything
it was,
else,
it was mainly a celebration for the first event doing well.
yeah, that
I bet you,
fuck
yeah. You
Eh?
boys went into the new year on such a high. I can
oh,
imagine.
bro,
like,
yeah, it was
It was
crazy.
sick, but to be honest with you, we spent a lot of the money before we even saw it. Everything was just reinvested before
Yeah,
it even
yeah,
came back to
yeah.
us.
All of the kit that you see here today, bro, like was funded by our first event.
Yeah.
And then everything else went back into the visuals business, and
Yeah.
then everything else stayed in the account to reinvest further down the line.
Yeah.
Like
class.
we literally took out 100 quid each from the sales, and I promise you there was a lot more than 200 quid that we made. But like everything that we made, we wanted to reinvest because it's not about now. It's
Yeah.
about where can it go.
Definitely, man. Especially with doing what we're doing, like you can constantly invest in new gear. I'm
Don't tell
sure
him
you're
that.
aware.
Don't tell him that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know this? I have I'm super impulsive.
Yeah.
It's
It's a fine line.
bro. Like as soon as I see something, I'm like, fuck, like I want it. Like I've got a really addictive, like impulsive personality. I just want to get shit.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, especially like I love tech as well. You good there, bro?
You good, Chris? Yeah.
Are you gonna make a fucking thing of it every time, bro? Like nobody's actually gonna hear it over here. And you're making a big scene of it. Like,
Bro,
let me blow my nose in peace, bro.
fucking spend thousands on gear, man. I want to learn how to fly drones. That's what I
Mate,
want.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
got a drone?
Yeah, we got drones.
Oh.
They're good. They're sick. But yeah, you can constantly invest in new stuff. It is about getting that fine line. I think from you two, from what I'm getting, you love the equipment side of it, and you're more like, nah, we've got good shit now.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
I have to bring it back down to earth. I'm like, bro, we don't need to go and spend
Yeah.
3K on that. Why?
Yeah.
No.
It's the same with me and my boys. Like, Owen and Martin are obsessed with like when the newest cameras come out.
Martin,
it's like, right.
You messaged me the other day. It's like, bro, it's like they've got this, and this, and London Camera Exchange.
Yeah,
Really good deals. You should go down and
Yeah.
get it. It was like an A7S3.
Yeah, he needs commission at that shop. Honestly, man, he loves it.
Bro, he said to me, he goes, oh, bro, this coming up. Oh, Ben just texted me, blah, 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 blah. We need to go there. I was like, bro, no, we don't.
Yeah.
It's on offer, but you're thinking about how much money we're going to save as opposed to what we're actually going to spend when we don't need to.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Bro,
exactly.
like, we need to make it make sense. You know what I mean?
You can definitely make good videos on smaller budget
Oh,
cameras.
1,000%.
It's about the storytelling. It's about, you can do it on anything, but that doesn't say it doesn't help. It brings the whole production value up.
Yeah.
It makes everything look nicer. Because I was so hesitant to buy that A7S3. Like,
what camera did you have before?
I had what you boys were on.
You said
yeah.
Because I remember you telling me you had it, but is that the upgrade that you made? There was nothing. In
Yeah. So I was just so hesitant, and then to be fair, it generally probably was the best thing I've ever bought or invested in.
Bro, I wouldn't think
It does go. It does go like.
Bro, I'll
takes
just
it
spend that
levels.
$4,000 like it's nothing. It's like ching, new camera.
It
I
does.
don't know why
take
you're looking
it
at me like
levels.
that, bro.
It's true though, bro. But I'm looking at the FX3 though. It looks tasty to me. But it's
That's sick. That's
It's
it.
the fact that it's not hybrid camera though. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
if
best
you need
thing
it for
about the
stills as
SLS.
well. Yeah. It's about doing everything in proportion, isn't it? Like, you don't need to go over the top on buying new shit all the
All
time.
in good
but-
time, bro. All in good time. I've said this, like, it's about timing with everything.
Yeah.
As of right now, everything we've got is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
When the time's right, we'll know. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
definitely, yeah.
It's still very, very fresh for us. We still haven't had our first tax bill. We still, like, all of these things that are still yet to come. Like, we might see the money there and like, but like, bro, like,
There's
we're
lots.
gonna have some things that come back on us.
trust
Like,
me.
let's
That
just
bites
wait.
you in the ass.
Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just
chill.
chill a little bit. Like, let's just chill a little bit. Like, when the
but-
time's right, it will come, and it like, do you know what I mean? We can do
Here's
it.
the new equipment that we're buying though, just to bring some money off the tax, man. It's cool.
Say it again on the podcast.
Yeah.
H. Go on.
It's true. It's a business investment, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, H's business investments are his new Jordans, his new Jordans,
Equipment that I'm wearing, bro.
taking his
To
missus out
shoot.
for a date for a business
Birmingham.
meeting. Yeah,
New client.
but do you know what I did? I went to Portugal.
Is that a business trip? Yeah. With a model.
I went to Portugal with a model.
Signing a model.
I went to Portugal. Did you see that, by the way? And I got the hotel to address my my stay to Gooms Visuals.
Yeah.
What was on there?
On the breakdown, it was like everything that I had, and then at the bottom it said bondage set.
And he wanted to put it
Through the company.
I was looking through the invoice. I was like, "Hey, I reckon we could."
That's
put
essential purchase.
I reckon we could put this through. And then I was like, "Oh shit, H, I don't think we can." But yeah, there was an option with the hotel that I was staying at, like, because I was staying there during Valentine's Day. There was a few different like packages that.
Well,
you could,
those were the hotel provided.
yeah. So
know that
like,
was
it
nuts
said
as well,
like
innit?
room for 2 nights, breakfast, like bar, like I don't know, whatever was on the invoice.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom it just said bondage set €40.
You're just like, yeah, I love that.
But I was like, oh shit, hey, you don't think we can put it through now?
That meeting.
I think they're gonna understand that. No, it's not me and you in the room.
Yeah, you too. Business partners aware.
Fucking hell. What was it? To be fair, pretending to be gay could probably benefit the business.
Probably would, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. It could.
In what way? Please tell me.
Say that we're going away on business trips and stuff like that. It's
How
true,
does that
bro.
benefit the business in
Then
any
we can
way?
say that we share a room.
We share a room anyway, bro.
And we share the room with the bondage set.
Right, I think we should move on from this topic.
No, right, before I said that, bro, fucking hell. How long have you been doing Code for?
5 years this year.
Was there anything before that or no? Like,
So I was a freelancer just on my ones.
is that it? It was just,
Wow.
it was just always. Right. So
No, to be fair, I've had
it was just always the
little
camera.
break.
Like, it was just always cameras editing, and then that was it. Or
No, I've had a couple different businesses, to be fair. I've always been interested in selling stuff. Yeah, I reckon.
What are the
with-
businesses, if you don't mind me asking?
So I had my first business was when I was in sixth form. No, in school, probably like year 8. I used to sell Supreme 5 panels and like obey snapbacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you remember that hype?
Yeah.
So I used to buy them.
Everybody at school just used to be every Thursday, man, on the fucking Supreme app, just waiting.
Yeah. No, but I used to buy it. This was before. Yeah, this was a couple of years before that whole hype. I used to just literally sell fake ones on eBay. So I used to buy them.
Cool.
I used to buy them from China.
Yeah.
And then order like a box of like 30 of them for like £2 each, and then sell them for like 25 quid each on eBay. It's like a replica Supreme hat.
So that entrepreneur was always there.
So that was the first business I did. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's been weird thinking about it. I've had one proper job in my life, which was I was like a pot wash at a golf club, at a bar near my mum and dad's house. And it was so long, mate.
But that's the thing.
Hated it. Bro.
I've never actually had a proper job.
Have you not? Yeah.
Well, because I left school at 16. I went sixth form for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. I was like, this is so pointless. I was like, I don't want to get a normal job.
Yeah.
I was like, I want my own business. So I always knew that I wanted that. And then I left. I was working for my dad's friend actually for 3 weeks. So that was my duration of having a normal job actually. And then after that, I just went working with my dad, which is, although it was a job, it was like basically, I was the boss when my dad wasn't there. It's how it always was. The only person above me was my old man. Okay. Everything was pretty lenient.
Yeah.
It's fuck that. I couldn't see
so you
myself
boys both have quite similar sort of upbringings to you, because in terms of your dad's, has your dad always had the shop or?
Yeah, so I grew up with my old man having fish and chip shops.
Right.
We still do now have 2 fish and chip shops, but they pretty much like they're self-run.
Yeah.
The way that it happened with Bear Grylls was that I was in my first year of college. I just finished my AS levels. I got everything that I needed to get, but the unit came up, and my old man was like, it was bang smack in the middle of both of our fish and chip shops, and through word of mouth from the landlord, someone wanted to do a fish and chip shop where Bear Grylls is.
Right.
So let's just say, for example, someone opens a fish and chip shop there, takes £1,000 from both shops a week.
Yeah.
That over the course of a 3-year or 4-year lease, it's like a house that we would have missed out on just because some cunt wanted to open up. So got the shop and whatever, and then that's when I kind of was like, look, listen, Pops, like, do you trust me? Let's not do a fish and chip shop.
Yeah. It was your idea to do something a bit different, was it?
Well, it was like, he wanted to do a fish and chip shop. It was like, I was like, well, look at this. Like, let's kind of merge them together and do something. And I was like, I don't want to go to uni. I don't want to sit and listen in my business class and listen to the business teacher that's telling me how to run a business when they're on a 25k salary and they're working for the fucking Worcester Sixth.
Yeah. Trust me, man. Literally.
Like, I don't want that. And I saw past the school system, the school system, and all of that shit. Like, I was like, I don't want to be in a 25k deficit in 3 years.
No,
I want to be 25k
make sense.
up.
It doesn't make sense.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
was like, what am I going to do? Like, what for? Yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to have like a really good time. I'm going to bang loads of girls. But like, if I really want that, I can do that here, bro.
Yeah,
like,
there's nothing you can't do at uni. Yeah.
I can go out once a week, but I've got a little bit more money in my pocket and I haven't been starving all week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I can have a better time when I go out.
Exactly.
And
and just for what? Like, you finish uni and it's like...
Exactly, bro.
You're in the same position as everyone.
Me and H were in very similar... well, to be honest, I don't know if you maybe as much, but like, from my older generations, it was like a really big thing that if I said I wasn't going to go to university, I was kind of like a disappointment.
Yeah.
Especially to my grandparents from both sides.
Really?
Yeah. My late granddad, my mom's dad, he used to say to me, if you don't go to university, I kick your ass. That's what he used to say to me. Dead ass. Because
to them, that is the route.
Exactly.
That is how to be successful.
Because
you go to uni, you get a job, and you work your way up.
Yeah,
so that they're not trying. Yeah, right. Okay, but they're not trying to like dampen you or say like you're not capable of doing it. They just don't know any better.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, you're so clever. You're so mentally, you've got everything that you need. Like, he was like, if you don't end up being an aircraft engineer or a lawyer or a doctor, like, you haven't fulfilled your potential.
Yeah.
But then it's like, it's times like now where I might sit down on a table with my other granddad, who also wanted me to go to university and to be something different. I show him now the monthly numbers, and he can't believe what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
With the hours that I'm working outside of from my home office and doing this, that, whatever, and still having an amazing time. Like he can't get his head around the fact that there's that money to be made with what he's doing.
Weird, isn't it?
And it's just the beginning.
Yeah. And the way that like he'll probably look at it as like it might just be like a fluky couple months or years. It's like, right, it's good for now, Chris, but like
they still
think about that uni. You can still go to uni because they don't know how the world was so much different when they were our age, where it's like, okay, right, you're earning good money now, but like it could end at any point. It's like, no, it's not. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I know how to make money.
It's not going to go down. It's going to go up.
Yeah, exactly.
But whenever I get like excited about like a really high paying job or like I've just sent off a really big quote to someone, my dad's always like, don't get excited. Like the money hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
It's inevitable though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It will happen.
Yeah. No, that's true.
My old man struggles to wrap his head around it. Because he was very much like,
What
go and be a lawyer.
What about the first hero video that we sent off? Do you remember the first hero video that we did? The Remo one.
Yeah.
And you said to him, we charge this and this. And he was like, no, you haven't. No, you fucking haven't. You. And I sent H the notification because obviously we both get the notification when money comes into the account.
Yeah.
And I was like, H, have a look. And obviously you showed your dad or told your dad or whatever. He was like, fucking hell.
Proper Cockney.
Is it? You're a
proper Londoner.
You boys are fucking onto something.
Yeah, gunner, like proper gunner.
My dad still don't understand it, man. Do you know what it is? I think he's more nervous than like
scared.
Like at the start, my dad was like, he just didn't fucking get it at all. He was like, how are you earning money from like you just sat home like all day? Like, my dad still now he thinks that I don't do anything at home. Be like H, like he'll go to work. Be like, can you
easy life?
Nah.
My dad's the exact
easy
same.
life.
Now my dad will ask me to do jobs for him. Be like, can you do this, and this today? I'm like.
I've got shit to do, bro.
I'm not just at home.
So, all right, what you doing then? It's like, it's just too long to explain, man.
I said to my dad...
They're from a different generation. Where if you're not there and you're not putting in the hours,
you're not earning money.
Getting paid.
Exactly.
But now it's like, there's 16-year-old kids that are trading Forex for 1 hour of their like 1 hour of their day, bro, and taking home 10K a day. Like, it's literally that simple. Like, it's actually...
Yeah.
When you think
it's
about
mad.
it like, you could literally trade Forex for 1 hour of the day and do fuck all for the rest of your day and be a millionaire.
Yeah, if you did it properly. And imagine having to tell your dad that. Oh mate, literally.
You wake up at 7, you play with the markets a little bit, and then you go back to sleep for the rest of the day, and you're like, yeah, pops, well, I just took what you did in a month, in a day, and I did fuck all.
Literally.
I said to my old man that I'm going to make like £1 million from my bedroom. It will be like, it's facts. Like, it will happen. My dad's like, no, you won't. He's like, well, no, he doesn't say it like that nasty, but he's like, it's like, what? Like, like there's no way that you can do that.
No, you
like,
fucking won't. Get behind that chip shop fryer again. I'll show you £1 million.
You lazy bastard.
Do you know what though? That graft, like actually standing up in a brick and mortar business taught me a lot.
No, definitely.
It was like, first of all, it taught me how to work when I don't enjoy doing something. Because fuck me, man. There was some days where like I'd get a fat burn like on my face or like down my arm, or I'd spill like the juice from the fish like all over myself, and like that would just fuck me off, man. Be like fuming. But then
it's not a very pretty job, was it?
Nah, just coming home stinking at shit hours. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's tough, but it taught me how to fucking graft, man.
I can imagine.
Bro, like there was some days where it would be like 6 days in the shop, and it would be 8, 9 a.m. until 9 at night, and then we'd go bang gym. I'd get home at like 12, just go straight to bed.
Repeat.
Yeah. Just 6 days a week sometimes, man. Teaches you how to fucking grab.
Yeah, it does. I remember when I worked like part time for like this. Cause I've only had one proper job.
I was actually going to say to you, have you had anything? Because you said you came out of college
pot
and
washing.
started freelancing.
Yeah, I was like a pot wash for like a bar in a golf club near my mum and dad's
working
house.
in the back of the fish and chip shop, man. I'd be telling you what to do.
Bro, time would go so slow.
Looking at the clock.
I remember on my first shift, I was like, cool. I think I started at like 4 p.m. till like 11. I think that was my shift or something.
Oh God.
And it was like, right, okay, 4 o'clock. So they were like, right, there's all the pots in there. Just wash them up, sort them out. Started doing it, sorted out the whole sink. I was like, oh, cool, this is easy. Like, this is chill. Like, I get to chat, be a bit social.
It's 4:10.
And it was 4:10. Yeah, I looked at my watch and I was just like, bro, there's no way people do this. Like, what?
Bro, it's so, when I just think about people having
kind of
normal
upsetting.
nights.
It makes me sad, man. It makes me sad because there's so many other things you can do.
It's
upsetting.
It's lack of awareness.
Someone might do that for 25 years though.
Nah, that's scary.
I get bare frustrated though when I talk to people that do normal jobs. They know that they want more out of life, but they refuse to actually try something. It fucking boils my bubbles, man.
I remember when I was in that job, that was when I was, so essentially, I left sixth form, started this whole videography freelancer business thing. And at that point, like you say about your dad's, my dad was like, right, you can do that, you can live at home, but that's not sustainable right now. You've not got any actual money coming in, so you need to go get a job. And I was just like, right, okay. So that's how I ended up there. And I remember, so I was trying to build this videography thing on the side, and I'd come in on a Monday to this bar that I worked at, and the manager would be like, what did you get up to on the weekend, mate, in front of everyone? And I'd be like, oh, I remember this one time I said I had a meeting with a sports company. He's looked at me and he's like, you had a meeting? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, oi, to everyone else in the bar, he's like, has everyone heard this? Jake had a meeting on the weekend. And everyone was like, ooh, he's got a meeting. And I just remember being there, and it was like the worst vibes. And all I could think of in my head was like, I can't wait to prove you guys wrong, man. Literally. Actually, I forgot this even happened, man. So I then left that bar, that spot, obviously, after working for there for like 6 months. Focused on growing my business, doing videography. I actually ended up back there 2 years later to film for not specifically for the golf club, but for a client that was at the golf club.
Yeah, that's sick.
With all my team, everybody rocked up with me, and the guy was still he was still the manager of the bar, and he was like, I recognise you, and I was just like, yeah, like used to work here, we were catching up. And he was just like, oh, so you're actually serious about this? Like, this is what you actually do now? And I was just like, yeah. And he's like, you do it full time? And he just couldn't get his head around the fact that I've just thought, right, I'm going to make videos.
Feeling, bro.
Yeah, literally, yeah. And it was just, bro,
I know.
Matrix mentality.
Literally.
I know when I've told people, bro, that we're in like a similar space, like within the Greek community that all have fish and chip shops. And they're like, nah, man.
For the audio listeners, Jake is ruining an asset. Thank you.
They're like, why would you not take over the family business when you know that you can earn a set amount of money every year, like it's there, like it's proven, you can grow from there. But they just don't fucking understand that there's more to life.
There is,
standing up and fucking grafting and being tired all the time.
Literally.
Genuinely, it's as simple as work smart, not hard.
Just try shit, bro.
But if you can work hard with working smart as well, bro. Like, oh my God.
All you have to do in 2023 to make something of yourself, to make a decent amount of money, to go far in life, for me anyways, my personal opinion is you just have to fucking try things until you find something that you're good at and you can stay consistent with, and then just monetize it. It's literally that simple. People don't understand it. You can do it all from your bedroom.
Especially with like AI and stuff now, like you got that whole ChatGPT thing. Like
every time I send off like a content plan to clients and stuff like that.
Does it?
Nah, because
I personally handwrite it with love.
No, I'll write everything out, but then I'll always put it in there, and I'll be like, just make this sound professional. Because I'll write it out in the most stupid way possible. Just because it's easy.
You say please and thank you to like Siri.
Yeah, I do. I'm that guy.
I do as well, bro.
I like being polite.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, the first thing I'll do when I go on there is like, hey, how are you?
Mate, you should hear Owen, mate. You know Owen's like the politest kid ever. The way he talks to Alexa and Siri, he's just like, would you mind popping a timer on for about 3 minutes, please, Alexa? And they're just like, sorry, I do not understand. He just gets so pissed off of it. It's fucking joke.
Put on a timer for 3 minutes.
Do you know what's like a nuts thought? Is that probably in the next bit of kit that like Google bring out or whoever, like the Alexas, like the home series, it will be like an AI tool rather than just like a Siri where it's got set responses and stuff like that. It will be like, it will learn you as it stays you for longer and stuff like that.
Are you scared by that though?
Oh mate, terrifying. The way everything's going is like, I mean, ChatGPT, that whole thing freaks me out. Like, how can something
Microsoft Bing, they've got their own version of ChatGPT, and someone was talking to it, and it was saying like some really sketchy shit. Like, I can't remember what it said for word for word. Yeah, but it threatened the person. Yeah.
No,
I swear to God.
Sent it you on Instagram.
And there's a way as well that you can get around. So ChatGPT has like a safety feature,
right,
to stop it from having emotions, talking about real things that are going on in the world, and just all this type of stuff.
Right.
But someone sat and they were said that many different commands, and they figured out a way to get past its like safety wall.
Right.
And so like it would like tell you things from real time and stuff like that that's going on in the world, bro. Like, it's fucked.
It's mad. I saw one that did you see the one on the stage where the two robots, they were like announcing these two like AI robots that can communicate and you can ask them questions and all this shit. And they had to shut them down because the robots started communicating to each other in their own language. What? And the humans couldn't understand what they were saying. They'd made like faster ways round how to speak and like more efficient ways to say stuff.
That's fun.
And they started communicating in their own language and doing actions that they weren't being told to do.
Elon said that it's something that everybody should be scared of, man. It's AI.
Yeah. It's like when you talk about the whole Matrix shit, that is the Matrix, isn't it? It's humans versus AI.
But if that's the case though, and someone like Elon
box up a robot.
No. If somebody like Elon is saying that that's humanity's that's what we should be scared of.
Yeah.
Why do they keep progressing it then?
Yeah.
Because you can't stop.
Yes, you can.
Progression of
you can.
technology.
Yes,
you can.
It's
bro,
inevitable.
we found. I forgot to say, but you know, ChatGPT.
The AI is not going to keep making
that makes promotional videos.
Yeah, no.
For companies,
bro. There's fucking.
I mean, they're shit videos. No, but this is a start. Bro, you know what I mean?
Watch in 5 years' time how good they are.
Yeah.
Watch in 5 years' time. So we're probably gonna have to change the way that we work.
Yeah.
I mean, the other day I was scrolling through TikTok and they're releasing this one called, I think it might be called Dummy or something like that. This AI tool. So you'll put your long form content in there. So for instance, our podcast, you'll put that in there and you'll write the command to it to, okay, chop this up into 15 short form pieces of content, and it will find, like it's coded that it will find the best, most trending topics from that podcast and put it in the most engaging way and rearrange. Bro, it will rearrange the structure of the podcast and stuff. Bro, fuck.
Game changing. Yeah.
Serious, bro. Serious. But listen, it's either you can go with it or you can get left behind.
Yeah.
And that's kind of probably what it was 10 years ago. Like,
yeah. I do still think though there will always be a creative art form that humans can create.
Oh, facts.
That AI will never be able to replicate.
I get that.
100%.
Styles change. Videos are like a piece of art essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more than just a thing that you can just click a button and just that's your video.
That's what clients don't get, bro.
Yeah,
like when you charge X amount for a video, they're like, "Why are you charging so much?"
Yeah,
don't want to pay that. It's just a video, but like,
literally.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Legit.
Do you know what's one thing with AI? Do you know what's one thing with AI that I definitely think will happen?
Gets too emotional.
Just fuck up, man. Give me your money.
No, he actually does get. No, but sometimes I fucking hate that fucking bitch. I was like, bro.
No, because we've had some difficult clients in the past.
I said, bro, just let me do the talking. Just shut up. Let me do the talking and let's get out.
No, right. Listen to this. The once. No, right. The once, we had a client that wasn't happy with the content whatever. They wanted me to completely change the song like 3 times over or something like that. Yeah. Obviously, I was getting fucked off. And then I was on the phone to Chris. I told him, he was like, message them this. Writ like a whole said a whole paragraph to me. And I copied it word for word into WhatsApp, what he was telling me to put. Sent it. And then Chris was like, bro, he was like, just let me sort out, man. He's like, you've made them angry words. Just let me sort out. When I did the paragraph,
I had one phone call.
Yeah.
One shoot. Everything was fixed.
To be fair, I didn't have their number. Fuck them anyways.
Regardless,
massive cunt.
That's why we work, because some people
good cop, bad
some
cop.
People, yeah.
Sorry about H.
Nah,
he can get like this sometimes.
I couldn't give a fuck.
I want to bring it.
Honestly,
you know, he's getting emotional. I was thinking about it.
Fuck. Oh, bro. Now back to AI. Do you know what I think is what's going to be a massive industry with AI is porn, bro. I swear to God. Me personally, I don't like watch any porn or anything like that. Yeah. It just doesn't interest me. But
of course,
I swear to God, I went through like a bit of a bad stage, like
H's bad stage.
Fuck off, bro. It used to be every day,
twice a day.
Twice a day.
No, because I would consciously make the effort not to, because I kind of realized that I prefer my life without it. Like,
I agree with that. Yeah.
But there's just some periods of your life where you just fall into it, man.
Fall
into that habit. But I genuinely think that AI will, like, you're gonna call up. And you know how they can make like synthetic voices that sound like someone. You're gonna call up and you're gonna pay like a charge. Yeah. And it's just gonna be like it's gonna be like phone sex, bro.
You can chat about whatever you want. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Do you understand how fucked that is to people?
Yeah.
What were you about to say? Oh, that would be amazing.
You know what? You just said that, bro. I watched an episode.
I definitely wasn't gonna say that.
I missed that.
Jake goes, that, and then held his like sentence.
I didn't even notice I said what
I was watching an episode of Black Mirror yesterday.
I haven't watched that in ages,
bro. So this woman's partner passed, and then there was like at the funeral, one of her friends was like, "I'm going to sign you up to this thing, and you can basically like talk to them." And it basically gathered all the info from like his Facebook and all of his social media platforms, and then would like respond to her accordingly, like off the characteristics that he would speak on social platforms.
Yeah.
And then as like she ended up going to it, and then it was like, I wish I could speak to you, and then the actual AI version of the guy that died said, well, if you could supply me with more content to consume, like so like she started adding like videos of them and stuff, and then it's all taking in all this data to the point where she would pick up the phone and she'd talk, and it would be her partner's voice, and it would talk in the same characteristics and make the same kind of jokes that he would make beforehand. Obviously, that episode is actually quite like, it's quite old.
Yeah.
But the way that the AI thing's happening now, it's like that's becoming more real.
You can, like, Black Mirror is weird how it might have predicted a lot of shit,
and it's
like
very,
The Simpsons predicts everything.
Yeah, that's freaky. Yeah,
it's very futuristic the way that everything's structured. But I was taking it in, like when I was watching it, and I was like, there was even like a synthetic body that came to the house.
Oh God, yeah.
And she put it in the bath, and then like it basically.
Can't wait to get the synthetic bodies, man.
No, it actually fucked her, bro. No, it fucked her.
Who would you call
it was
your
AI?
AI?
Robot. No, it weren't a robot. It's like it was skin, but it just didn't have like fingerprints and paws. Like it was just like think of a sex doll.
Who would you code your AI to be like?
Margot Robbie.
To be fair, Margot Robbie is a shout.
I don't think that's the one, man.
No, I think
at the moment, Ice Spice. That's who I want.
Wait, why did your head go straight to females? I was actually going to say someone like Kevin Hart. I feel like it would just be funny to have him around.
You said Margot Robbie first.
No, Chris, what you doing, man?
What's the most you've ever been paid from a job?
Oh, damn.
Most of them paid for a job.
You don't have to say if you don't want to.
He was gonna, so go on, say it. It was close.
For a client job, for co-visuals.
I mean, for the business, not for you
biggest
personally.
you've been paid is probably, I think the biggest one was 8.5. Nothing ridiculous.
One job.
One job.
What was the job?
It was we had to do loads of videos for different sites across the UK. So just video tours of warehouses, I think, and just drone stuff. It was good. It's good.
Recent.
A
little while ago.
I think it was early last year.
You're a good salesperson.
Say again.
You're a good salesperson.
I reckon sales is probably my strongest bit. Yeah. So when I get face to face with a client and you sort of get passionate, and
I like that.
Talk them through the videos and whatnot. Yeah, that's when you can sell to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. There's way more money to be made than that in this industry. Like $8.5 is like fuck all, really. Like I've got friends that are making like 6 figures on one job. Like there's big money and big projects.
What, just because they're more experienced and they're further...
You're just doing videos for huge corporations that's going to spend mils on their advert. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell,
like that's tiny figures,
I feel like
really.
every time that like I find like a sick videographer on my FIP or something like that, or like just someone like on my Insta, they always fucking follow you, bro.
Do they?
I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah. You're always following each other.
Yeah. The way I look at it, you can either go down that route of doing big projects that take up months of your time, like the 6-figure individual jobs, or lots of the smaller stuff at scale. And I think it's much more scalable being able to do the smaller stuff, zoning in on that, creating a product that's such like a package that you can just replicate for so many other businesses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like the whole videography, like even the marketing community, but the videography one, like it's just a lovely community to be a part of, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants to help everyone.
Yeah.
You bump into someone with a camera.
Yeah.
Like, they want to know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally. There's so many videographers popping up now, which is good to see. Like,
I think it's also one of the things as well. Is like everybody within this industry understands that there's enough to go around. Like there's enough. Like it's not like you opening up a bar and then 3 doors down, someone else is opening a bar, and it's like if they're busy, I might not be.
Yeah.
That's like there is enough businesses to go around. There's enough content to distribute. Like there's enough. So
literally.
Nobody's ever like. It's never like a tit for tat. I feel like everybody's like intrigued and happy.
Competition's
and
a good thing.
and
it makes you
and it's also like H said, it is just a very like a loving environment.
There's been times where like I'm in a rush in a club or something like that, and you bump into the videographer, And you guys, you won't even have any other convo apart from, hey, how you doing? And then it's just like, let's exchange details. Never know when you're going to need each other.
Yeah.
It's just everybody the communities, everybody just wants to get to know everybody.
Yeah.
And have those connections. That's helpful though, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to change the topic from the video stuff more to you on a personal level.
Yeah.
Long term, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself being involved in Cobe forever? Is that the plan? Do you ever see yourself selling Cobe? What is your plan?
So I've now got a business partner, Zach, who is very switched on with scaling and exiting companies. Like, I definitely I can see myself.
Me, Zach, right?
Say again. Yeah. So I can see myself making videos for all my life, to be completely honest. Like, I love that side of it. I definitely don't want Cope to be the one thing that I do at all. I've got lots of other ventures I want to go down.
Yep.
I want to get back on the personal branding kind of stuff. So like the TikToks, the YouTube. That's the fulfilling stuff. Growing that is fulfilling. Yeah,
that's my favorite content to make when
same.
It's
Yeah. And when it does well, there's nothing like it. Do you know what I mean? That feeling's so good.
It's quite addictive as well, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's super addictive. So yeah, no, I can definitely see me doing this for a very long time, but definitely in the future, I want to start the businesses. I love the idea of building a brand, doing the videos for that brand, doing the marketing how I'd want to do it as opposed to how a client wants me to do it.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at like a whole like 10, 20 year plan, to be fair, man. Like I kind of take each week as it comes and just attack it. Do you know what I mean? And do the best in that. But
I feel like there's that's really important to take everything as it comes.
As it comes,
but also to have some kind of rough idea, which you do. Yeah. Like roughly. Yeah. Like you'll get there by taking each week as it comes.
Definitely,
and everything will kind of fall into place accordingly.
No, 100%.
So aren't you an investor in a couple of the businesses as well?
I to be honest, I've recently exited those. Like, I'm not in those anymore, to be fair. I had that Gecko case. Yeah. Which is cool. Like a little dropship brand. Actually, it wasn't dropship. No, I don't know why I said that. It's an econ brand. It was dropship originally.
Did you know the owner?
And then So Owen's one of the founders of that with another lad, Connor. And now there's another girl, Chloe, involved as well. I said that's sick, guys. It's a good business, to be fair.
Wait, what about Deliver Me as well? I remember when you started working with them and you put it on your story, and you could invest. Yeah. I went to invest, but like all the investment spots have been taken up.
Really?
It's a good idea, man.
It's a great idea. So Zach, my business partner now, is the founder of Deliver Me, which is this app that was just if it had the funding, it would have revolutionised everything.
But is it no more anymore?
They've got it on. They've just ceased trading for the time being, just because I think from what Zach was saying, the market with COVID is just bad. Apparently nobody's spending on like Deliveroo, any of these apps, Uber. Everyone's down like loads. Luxury purchases as such, like non-necessity stuff, is just really struggling. So like, why would people order like stuff for your house when you can just go to Tesco and buy it? Do you know what I mean?
I feel like with Deliveroo and stuff like that, from like obviously personal experience, for takeaways, like delivery is like just
massive,
busy than ever. Bro.
That's what I said to. I was like, bro, I order like every day.
Exactly, bro.
I've never used it more than I have, and they were just like, but like
the world's got to a point where people can't even be asked to phone up anymore. It just always is delivery and that's really surprised me. I don't know.
The thing is, you end up paying 5, 6, 7 quid more on top.
Bro, I remember I went to order Starbucks delivery once. Yeah, just a caramel latte, bro. They wanted £13. I was like, no. I was like, it's cool. I was like, there's coffee at home.
Bro, that's the difference. I literally paid.
If you want to
I paid £12 for a Starbucks to come to my house, bro.
I'm bad.
I'll be honest, bro. £13. I was like, no. I was like,
the boys rinse me through it. I literally don't cook. I breakfast, lunch, and dinner just Deliveroo.
Really? It's all right when you're charging $8.5 grand for a video, isn't it?
There's so much, man. There's so much. Have you tried Coco de Mama?
Oh, no, I'm not even a fan, bro.
Just like
the pasta place.
Big pasta pot.
It's all right, bro. It's just
I actually want pasta chicken and
yeah.
It's just standard, bro. It's not
Bear Grylls, their fire.
Not bad.
There's loads.
But the whole concept of what he was trying to build, and obviously his team, like made so much sense. But once I saw some clips of how it got broken down by the Dragons.
Yeah.
And for people with business experience like them to literally not slaughter, but like break it down and hand it back to you on a plate the way they did, it's like, oh shit, you know what?
To do one of these like Deliveroo companies, you need millions to spend in advertising. You need everybody to have that app on their phone.
Yeah.
So you need mils. And they were asking the Dragons for 50 grand. I don't think they were actually going on the show to try to transform the business. I think they were doing it just for marketing reasons. Just to get the just free publicity, really. Because 50 grand wouldn't have touched the sides. Like, that wouldn't have done anything. Do you know what I mean?
Something like that would work really good in Cyprus, where we're from, like, because they're almost like a couple of years behind.
Yeah.
It's like they never had Deliveroo until like kind of lockdown.
They still don't have Deliveroo.
But it's like it's Greek version.
Market.
Yeah, but
like,
Foodie is owned by Just Eat. I'm pretty sure.
we were walking and I was like, bro, like imagine if we actually had funds 5 years ago when Just Eat came. Do you remember we were at Finnish?
Do it over there.
Do you know what, bro? Like we could take businesses that start now in the UK.
Yeah,
and we're like, wow. Go to Cyprus, put everything in place, and get it done.
Do you know what's the
and
fucking
be like
business?
2-3 years ahead. There.
Exactly.
Do you know what's the business to take to Cyprus now? Fucking Ring doorbells, bro.
I think they've already got them.
I ain't never seen them in
Ring
Cyprus.
came through Dragons.
Bro.
Ring came through Dragons.
Did it?
Yeah, and they got you got
but it was
turned down as
something
well.
else. It got turned down. Then he went remarketed, and then like now he's actually.
It was on Shark Tank, not
no
Dragon's
shit.
Den.
Sorry.
Right. Okay.
But then now he's actually a shark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, love that.
Crazy,
love
bro,
that.
yeah.
Go on there with the Gooms pod. That's for like a 500 grand investment.
Yeah. It was like that with about the Netflix and Blockbuster. You know about that story?
Yeah, well, Netflix went to Blockbuster to sell it, and they
pitched.
left. Yeah.
The founder of Netflix pitched the idea to Blockbuster, and then they were just like, no, people like coming in here. They like shopping around the DVDs. They like buying popcorn. This is what they like to do. They wouldn't want to do it on their sofa.
No, they don't. They want to fucking scroll and see.
Yeah.
Bro, I was scrolling for 20 minutes yesterday to find a movie. Had it on for 10 minutes and fell asleep.
Yeah, facts. That's it's so hard to find it.
And you're just scrolling it, and like they're there. Click on it. Oh, I'm actually next one. On 10 minutes, TV off.
Bro, that's probably the hardest bit, is actually trying to find something that you want to watch.
Yeah.
Fuck me, bro. That's
facts.
But you'll spend ages doing it, bro. It's such a waste of time.
I've actually come away from Netflix. I do more. If I actually want to watch something now, like I actually go to Prime more.
Amazon. Yeah, I was gonna say Prime's
like
way
that
better.
lately,
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really watch that much like Netflix Prime. It's been a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
True.
I've been enjoying YouTube.
I don't watch that much TV, but when it comes down to if I'm going to put something on during the day, it's YouTube. But over night time, I'll put something on Netflix or Prime in bed, and then I'll just settle that way.
Yeah.
Should we wrap things up, boys?
I
know you've got stuff to do.
Yeah, Jake's busy businessman. He can't stay all day.
I just wanted to say, first of all, Jake, thank you for obviously having us in your lovely home.
Yeah, cheers for coming
Thanks for sitting on and sharing your story with us.
Yeah, no worries.
And yeah, I'm sure we'll do it again.
100%. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll do it again, and hopefully the pod's elevated, you've elevated, we've elevated.
Facts.
Socials, plug the socials, man.
Yeah, so it's just Jake Hughes, 3 S's on every platform. Cheers for having me on board.
Jake Hughes, 3 S's.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Jake Hughes, 3 S's.
So no more. Right, make sure you go follow, like, subscribe.
Wow.
Make sure you
audio listeners.
That's going to get clipped. That's going to get clipped.
Audio listeners, H just left Jake after we just said thank you and all that stuff.
No, right.
Gone for a spuzz and he's left him there. You horrible man.
Right now, I was going to put him after. Wow. Right, and make sure you go follow us on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, give this 5-star rating, all that good stuff. Yeah, Jake, right, I'll give you a spud now. Love, man. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Gooms Pod out 7.
Catch us later.